So sitting at another location on the property, and then decides to move over here and tries to be a little bit more covert. But your daddy's been doing this for quite some time. So I'm just gonna sit here on the edge of the road, have my four ways on. I'm not allowed on the property, but there's nothing that says I can't sit here. And I will sit here until they leave, and then I need information from them. And, I guess I'll make a day of it. But, law enforcement's not doing this investigation for me. I don't have money for a private investigator. So, I'll just do my own investigation. So you can see the individuals on the cell phone now. The black truck is what we're focusing on. And I don't have a gimbal or a fucking tripod, so you have to deal upon the shakiness. Because that's how your daddy rolls! I would love for the cops to come, because my argument is, well, if you don't want me sitting on the side of the road, then have Joe Lorry's allow me in the property, because I'll just sit right next to him. Next thing I need to invest in is somebody needs to get me a goddamn drone. There's some fucking drones that I believe are only for sale to like first responders and fire departments and law enforcement and stuff. And have up to like 2.5 to 3 hours worth of runtime, which that's unheard of for a drone. And so your daddy needs one of those. And also, I want to challenge Indiana's drone laws because, do we have more friends? Oh, we have more company. This is fantastic. More people want to join. So this is easier to hold here. So there's one way in, one way out. So we'll focus on him for right now. I want to challenge the Indiana drone laws because I contend, you should build me one because you're CIA, Froggy, so build me one. I should pay the postage. Anyway, that I contend that the state of Indiana does not own airspace. And that basically anything that is above 400 feet, that's FAAA. Well, there's 2 A's, not 3. Territory. So if you're above 400 feet, then you're beholden to the federal government, and you have to register your drone. I think you have to register your drone anyway. And then you'll have to be in contact with the tower and all that good stuff because you could potentially interfere with aircraft. But, I contend that below 400 feet is not the state of Indiana's airspace because there's not such a thing. I mean, the state of Indiana, it doesn't have, actual jurisdiction in the air. But the argument is, though, that the drone operator is on the ground. But, I physically am not flying in the air. I am not, holding a camera at anybody in the air. So that would be, something to challenge as far as the whole legality goes. Because a lot of these states have these drone laws and these recreational, flight vehicle laws. And Indiana has some extensive drone laws. So Daddy needs a drone. So if somebody wants to post my PayPal, feel free. So I think it's a war of nutrition now. Who's going to give up first? Who's going to move first? Because, I was going to... Or I may be able to get that motherfucker's license plate from a different angle. Maybe. And then I can go about my day. I don't have to sit here. Let's try this. On a moment. Hold on a sec. We're deviating just a little bit. We're deviating just a little bit. Let me fucking... This is a bad angle. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Moment. Woo. There we go. Ah. Let me see here. So I don't know if you motherfuckers can read that. What? Yeah, so get that, write that down for me, and then let's try to get this other motherfucker. I see here. Let's go. See if we can't go here. And we'll have to see what the fuck we had to work with. See, this is where your daddy needs Zoom equipment. Because it's not a good angle. It's not a good angle, folks. It's not a good angle. It's just not. Well, we got one out of the two. Let me see if I can't get an angle through this way. You know, and Joe Lori's and the Nuclear Police Department, they are creating, such a traffic hazard, because if I was simply allowed on the property, this would be a whole lot easier. So I need drones now. They're easier, they're cheaper, I don't have to leave the pig pen, I can just fucking... There we go. So, I admit partial defeat. There's a decal on the back cab there. I think it's Harley Davidson, I think. Let's not get hit by that guy. Well, I'll get him another day. Anyway, I guess I give